I'm in the trenches with my rifle, Durag for the title. Deertag in the clouds, make you question the Bible. This deadly podcast will make you threaten your rivals. Dru Montana and I am my lead, straight finessing your idols. Hey!
Blackberry molasses, one of the things that never change. You gotta keep pushing on, the sun don't rain all the time. There's gonna be some heartache and pain. Woke up Monday morning, I got a bad news today. My life ain't worth living, and time is slowly ticking away. Ticking away. Don't think I'm going crazy, cause thoughts keep running through my head. Lost Philly's funniest, 2 years in a row I should be dead. Dead. And that's why they say blackberry molasses, one of the things that never change.
Your Tata should reach it up. Funniest bitch in the city. We all knew that.
Tata gave me heartache and pain. Congrats to Tata Sharice.
Ben Staub was robbed. He should have been at least third place.
At least. Did my boy dirty.
All right, this has been fun.
That was fun.
Chip Chantry's back in the
Chip
studio.
Chantry.
I'm here. Thank you guys for having me.
Move Closer drops tomorrow, dude.
Tomorrow. Yeah.
Yes,
Just
sir.
over 24 hours. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, new special on YouTube.
Hell yeah.
First special.
First special.
First special.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. So it's like people have liked my albums, and I just hope they like this because this is the first time they're seeing me.
Right.
Just like I feel like it's like first day of ninth grade. Like, did I get weird over the summertime?
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah.
Are they gonna like my face? Probably not.
That is an interesting way to think about it, because now it's like, they've heard things about you, but
Yeah.
are you as cool as they think?
They've heard my jokes.
Yeah.
They've
Yeah.
heard. They have it in their mind. They've planned it in their because when you hear somebody like on a radio, you're like, oh, I can picture that person. Then you see, like even like a band or something like that. You're like, they sound awesome, and then you see them, and they're like, these guys are dorks.
Right.
Didn't that happen with someone where like his music was super sexy and then they saw him and he was ugly?
Oh,
They were
yeah.
like, fuck this guy.
Caribbean Queen.
Caribbean Queen. Fucking
Billy
what's
Ocean.
his name?
Billy
Billy
Ocean.
Ocean. Yeah.
Yeah.
His career tanked when he started touring.
Really?
Yes, because he couldn't dance and he wasn't an attractive man.
Yeah,
So they heard the
he's
song.
a
and they were
right
like,
looking
oh,
guy,
nice.
but he is he's not a very suave. Like he's not a good dancer.
Very stiff.
They actually made him look good on a video once. It was people from a movie, like it was like a movie soundtrack. I'm trying to think if the going gets tough, the tough gets going. It was from the 80s.
Yeah.
And it was not Romancing the Stone, but it was that same cast. It was Danny DeVito and Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner, and they were like his backup dancers, like in the video. Which, like, for humor, but then it's like, yeah, put them behind him so he'll look good compared to
Yeah.
fucking Danny DeVito.
Yeah. Danny DeVito makes anybody look good.
That's just Danny DeVito and the Australian breakdancing team.
Not only is Billy Ocean a pretty good dancer, he's huge.
Yeah, he's gigantic.
Yeah, yo.
That's so funny.
Damn. Well, here's the thing, though. I think in your favor, you are funnier when people can see you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I think
I'll take
you
that.
do things with your face. You do some act out type thing.
Yeah.
You're funny when people see you.
Yeah, So that's I'm funny looking. I'm going to go with that.
Right.
I'm going to be in their homes doing that. Yeah.
You have one of my favorite jokes. I don't know if it's on the special, but the seagull joke I really love.
Yeah, it's on special. Yeah.
I was telling one of our friends before, it was one of the like early shows of Funniest this year. Where
Oh,
there
it was hosting
like,
Funniest. Yeah.
Yeah, you were hosting Funniest, and the crowd kind of sucked. And I forget who it was, but I was in the back, and I was like, "Oh, Chip rules! Like he's got this joke about seagulls that fucking rocks. It's the funniest shit."
Yeah.
And he's like, he thought I was being sarcastic. He was like, "Yeah, all right, whatever, man." And I was like, "No, I swear, Chip is the fucking man."
Yeah.
And then you opened with the seagull joke, and it was to a very non-receptive crowd, and it didn't get for me telling my boy this is the greatest joke of all time.
Yeah.
And then you opened with the seagull joke and he's like, that's the fucking joke. And I was like, no, I swear to God, it gets better than that. You got to see it in the middle of his act. It's unbelievable.
It's hosting Philly's Funniest is like, I mean, I appreciate they asked me doing it, but it is one of the heaviest lifts I've ever done in comedy. And you just know, like, they're not, first of all, you're hosting, which is obviously always like tough as it is. And they know they're not there to see you. They're there for the contest. So you're just filling time. You're just getting them warmed up. And then you have to do time at the end too. Then they're just exhausted.
Yeah.
And it's generally, especially at the beginning, it's generally not a comedy crowd. It's just, it's somebody from my office or my cousin is doing this. So they're not comedy fans. They're not there to see you. And so you just have to, when I first won, like the next year, it was usually the winner, the person who won the 1 year, they would host all of the next, like the prelims for the entire summer. Now they mix it up.
That's way too much.
It's way too much. We would do like shows on like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday nights at 7 and 9:30.
Yeah.
So I'd be up there at midnight on a Monday night. It's like 100 degrees.
What?
For people who aren't there, they just want to see if their
cousin
friend,
or their coworker. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just, but you learn how to just not give a shit and just try to have as much fun as you can.
Yeah, for sure.
No, that's important. I feel like you said, it's a lot of people that are like they have no idea what the show's supposed to be. They heard that their coworker is on at Helium, and they might think that they're like headlining it or something.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, they get duped into it. Completely.
It's
duped
you and 15 other comedians.
Yeah, it's like most of your job as hosting that is just to be like crowd control. Be like, hey, here's what you're supposed to do. This is what's going to happen.
Right, yeah.
Just be nice.
It's like an assembly almost.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, like hands up, mouth shut. One of those things. All right. Yeah.
I'll wait.
Yeah, I'll wait. I will wait. Mr. Anderson, can you sit still, please?
Yep.
I'm literally just like half the time I'm just dropping sawdust down where somebody puked. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I remember my first year doing Funniest, and when they were like tallying up the votes, and Jamie Wolf was on stage, and it was taking them forever to tally up the votes, and I'm like, dang, he been up there for like 25 minutes, just eating it, bro, just eating. I'm like, God damn. I remember watching him do that, and this is my first year ever doing Funniest, so I probably only had like 10 minutes of jokes. And I remember thinking like, damn, do I even really want to do comedy, bro?
Yeah.
Because like, it's times you got to be on stage that long while people just sitting there staring at you. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
and that made me
that's the
think
real
twice.
stuff.
I'm like, damn, do I really want to do this shit?
Yeah.
I was there.
The former winner. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was there the first ever Philly's Funniest round. I was there. I think I was competing, but I wasn't on that night. But it was we went to see it, and Chris Kosha, a really funny Philly comic, was hosting it. And it was the very first one they ever did before they had like spreadsheets and everything. So they're just doing it by hand, and they didn't really know what, like it's their first time. It took, I think, an hour to tally the votes. And literally at one point, 45 minutes in, he literally yelled to somebody in the green room. He's like, can you go grab my notebook in my bag?
What?
Like literally just to be like, oh, I can do this joke. Like we were just held. He did a great job, but I mean, it was.
It was, that's a hell
about an hour.
spot. Yeah, that spot sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Yeah.
We were laughing earlier because Ben Staub, I thought he should have won it last night.
He had the best set.
He had a
by
very
far.
good set, but at least placed. But
Shout out Tata though.
Shout out to Tata.
Shout out Tata.
Yeah, Tata.
Tata is undeniably.
I just worked with her Thursday night out at this winery out like in the middle of nowhere, and she destroyed.
She's so good.
Yeah.
She did hit levels yesterday that nobody else hit. Like last while, I was in the back, and this is honestly what made me go to the front. I was in the back.
It was shaking.
Yeah, and it was like, and I heard like, and it's like a fucking, like they was riding a roller coaster. I'm like, what the fuck is that? So I run into the room, and it's Tata. I said, God damn.
Yep.
Yeah, she
Russian.
Yeah, she destroys.
we were always saying too, like every year when comics sign up for Funniest, we're worried that she's also going to sign up.
Yes.
This was just the first year she did it. So we knew whenever she entered, she probably was going to win.
Oh, she never did it before.
No.
Wow.
This is, like
One and done.
last year that when I signed up, that was like the question everybody was asking. Like, yo, was Tata in it?
Yeah.
Because if she in it, fuck this thing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, fuck
If she's in this, fuck it.
Yeah. But, I
Well,
mean,
she's out of the way now, which is good.
Yeah, exactly.
2025.
Now our $25 might go somewhere next year at
Right.
least.
Uh-huh.
But so Ben Staub, when he lost, he went up to, or one of the judges came up to him and was like, hey, keep your head up high. Like, you killed it. You were really funny. And then they told him, they were like, yo, that guy from Netflix, go talk to him. Like, he thought you were funny too. And it was like this big, scary looking dude in a suit. And Ben's like the sweetest, most nervous little boy.
Yeah.
and he went up to the Netflix guy and he was like, "Hey man, like I know I wasn't supposed to win tonight anyway, just because of karma. So like this was a whole series of predetermined events, but you did your job."
Yeah.
And the guy, just a Netflix executive being like, "What the fuck are you talking?" He's like, "No, I've seen the future, the past, and the present. I am time itself." So it's like.
And I crunched the numbers, and I guess it's not my time.
He told the guy he's trying to figure out how this karmically fits into his life and what lesson he's supposed to learn.
And this is just
like
some
that.
suit
The
from
guy's like,
Netflix.
"What?"
Guy's like, "Yeah, better luck next year, man."
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's like, by the way, can I get 11's autograph? Yeah.
He said the guy completely disregarded what he said. And the guy looked at him. He's like, "All right, well, see, this is your first problem." He said, "Even what you just said just now, whatever that was, you didn't even look me in my eyes. You were looking away from me the whole time. That's what you did on stage. You didn't look us in our eyes when you were on stage." And Ben said, I was like, "What the fuck is he talking about?" I'm supposed to look all of y'all eyes from the stage.
Yeah. Dude, he was tearing you down.
Bro, he
was
got me. That guy got me.
Lose the what
He
was
said lose the same guy. He looked at me.
Wait, so this is you just talked to him afterwards, like in the
I talked
lobby.
to him before, right before Ben talked to him.
Okay.
And I was asking him about Ben. 'Cause I felt like Ben.
Sure.
And so I was like, I just want to know like what goes into you guys like decision making, because I think my friend had a pretty good set and he didn't even place.
Yeah.
He said, well, first thing, you got to lose the sweatsuits and the hats. You're entertaining people here. Dress like you're coming to entertain people. People pay good money to come see you. You come out like you're about to work out.
Yeah.
Like, come on, lose the sweatsuit, lose the hat. I was like, nah, I wasn't talking about me. Like, like okay, but not me. Like, I
It's
was
like,
but
this is how you should dress. It's the black kid from Stranger Things. He's like,
what the
this
fuck
is how
he
black
talking
guys
about?
dress.
Yeah. I'm like, what? Like, how do I have to wear a suit? Then he said,
Wait, he was wearing a suit though?
he was.
Really?
Yeah.
And he
Looking
was huge.
sharp.
Huge, like 50-year-old white man.
That like Kingpin.
He looked just
Yes,
like Kingpin.
he did.
Like a hunchback.
Yeah, he did like a hunchback, kind of overweight.
What
And then,
adversity did you have to face? Look at Daredevil, for instance. He's blind, but he sees.
yeah, right. and shit, no offense. Okay, I wasn't dressed right to this guy. But Tata won. She's working out too. She had on tights and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
That's workout clothes.
Yeah.
We all dress in workout clothes on stage now, bruh. But yeah, he's like, what the, he's like, and then he's like, and I was like, yes, and also I said I went first, so that's a rough spot. I kind of
That's a tough spot, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
you're
I
in the
kind of
dead
didn't think
zone.
I was going to win it. And
Yeah.
then he was like, let's see, that's your other problem. He said, you got to be undeniable. You got to always think you could win it. He said, but you know what? Just keep trying. Just keep doing your thing. He hit me with the keep trying.
Keep
shit.
trying,
I'm
yeah.
like, what? Then I kind of put my dick on the table. I was like, you know what, bro? I said, you know what? I was to show at the stand the first week every month. You ever want to throw some comics my way? Maybe we can work something out. He was like, oh, he's like, okay, well maybe. I'm like, yeah,
Right,
bro.
turns around a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. He's like, matter of fact, let me get your contact. We can probably collab on something. I said, yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
Fucking dick eater. Fucking dick eater. I wasn't even trying to talk about me. I was trying to talk about my friend. It's crazy.
Who else were the judges? I just like to think there's like a big guy from Netflix and there's just like some creepy dude from Tubi there, just trying to like hug everybody afterwards. You did great.
Tubi would probably love you, dude.
Oh, two people love it.
They would have offered you a special last night.
Yeah. There was a girl from the New York Comedy Festival. She was one of the judges.
Okay.
She liked me. She liked Ben also.
Yeah, I don't know. I never know how they pick the judges. I guess the finals judges are usually somewhat credentialed. But
Yeah.
like the semifinals judges every year, they're like, we got the guy that owns the pretzel works down the street.
Yeah.
We got it. Yeah.
Bro, they had Allison
got
was a judge. She did our headshots.
Yeah, one of the photographers that did our pictures. They
I was so hyped. I was
they had
hyped when it was her. I'm like, yes.
They had a stripper from Club Risque do the one.
Yeah, yeah.
And a dog, just like a stray dog. But he's adorable. He's an adorable dog. He is up for adoption if anybody's interested.
I feel like it should always be comics.
Yeah.
It should always be established comics.
Yeah, but-
Instead of having you host it, let you be a judge.
Let me pick it. Yeah.
Yeah. When did you win it? Did you win the first one?
No, oh God, no. I lost for a bunch of years. I was like I was the punchline in Philly for years because I was the guy. I made it to the finals like every year. And I came in third place like 4 times, I think. Like, so I always made the top, like not always, but like most of the time made the top 3. I was always in top 3, but could never win. And then it was like 2013, I think I finally won. And that was like the biggest feeling was just like, I wasn't happy. I wasn't excited. Like when they called my name, it was just like, I literally don't have to do this anime. Like I was just done. It was great. It felt great.
Oh, yeah, that sucks getting to the finals that many times.
That it just kept, I literally had a stack of Red Bull mirrors under my desk because that was they'd always like scrounge to find like something to give the third place guy because it's always like it was like $1,000 or like whatever. I think it's a lot more now. Like
it's 3,000.
3,000 was like $1,000 and like the second guy gets like a free headshot package and this one it's like I would literally just get like. It would just be like somebody like pick something from the Lost and Found. Like, but I literally had the one year Jeff Lewandowski, who's I love him. He was the manager there.
They were giving you mirrors,
like those like Red Bull mirror. I got one. I was like, what am I gonna do? One year I literally got.
so funny.
I got one of those like fire pits, like a barbecue fire pit. It was like this big, but it was like a fire pit. I lived in a fucking studio apartment.
Yo, a fire pit.
And Jeff, the manager, was like, "Here, you won, and it's a fire pit." I was like, "I live in a studio apartment." He's like, "I got a backyard." I was like, "Well, then you take it." Like I was like, "Don't even take it off your truck. Just take it home." I'm not taking.
Yo.
I'm not taking
He
a
just bought
fire
some
pit.
for himself and tried to give it to you.
Seriously,
It was
Like,
well,
oh fuck, we didn't get Chip anything. You want a fire pit?
I got these family photos of me and my children. You can have them if you want. No, Jeff, you can have them, buddy.
Yo.
He just takes everything out of his wallet. He's like, "You want a wallet?"
Ooh, this has got a bunch of points on it. Take this one.
Bruh.
But what you were describing with the Chip with the seagull joke, I had with Naeem last night, where I got set because I just had a ticket. It was just me, so they sat me next to this lady who she's just starting grad school. She's from LA. She just got to Philly, going to UPenn. And she's like, yeah, I'm not here for anyone. I just saw that there was comedy tonight, and I just want to like get to know the city. I was like, oh, you chose the perfect night. I'm like, my boy Naeem, he's going first. I do a podcast with this guy. This guy's unbelievable.
Oh,
He's
no.
undeniable.
He's undeniable.
He looks like
He's over
Billy
there for
Ocean.
Shane Gillis.
He looked like Billy Ocean.
I was like, wait till you see this guy. And then, man, she just didn't get you, man.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But she was trying to be very polite because she knew. Because I was trying to amp up the laughs. I was like, ah! And she was just like, when you did the echolocation joke, she was just like,
Bruh.
That is tough though.
it's so
just
funny.
being first.
It
Like
is.
you're in that spot, and it's just a weird thing. Who hosted?
Connor.
Oh, Connor. Okay,
And he killed.
He killed. Connor
Yeah.
did a great job.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that first spot is rough.
Dude, that is.
And
the
I don't
worst.
have first spot comedy.
Yeah.
Like you got to hear
No,
like
yeah.
2-3 comics before you hear
Yeah, people
me.
warmed up a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah,
and
like
then
we're gonna go on a crazy ride.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you can't just be getting your drinks and then a guy comes out being like, "So I survived an abortion." He's like, "Yeah, I kicked the other one right out there." He's like, "I hang on to my mom's uterus and kicked him."
Crazy guy.
It's like just getting nachos.
Right.
By the way, give it up for your wait staff. Yeah.
Crazy as I scrapped that when it started with, my fucking deaf uncle.
Oh, yeah.
my
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
blind uncle. I started with that instead. They were like, what the fuck is happening?
yeah.
Dude, that's the crazy thing about doing comedy though, I guess, because like we were saying this last night. It's kind of on some like any given Sunday shit. Like anyone can really have the best set of their life that night.
Yep.
Yeah.
And kill. And yeah, it does suck though when you're hyping somebody up like a stranger. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
this guy is the funniest
Yeah.
person in the world.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's happened to me so many times. Because you remember, every girl I would date, I used to bring them to open mics and shit when we first started.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And I'd be like, yo, my homie's about to go up next. You gotta see this shit.
Yeah.
I remember I did it. I brought a girl to Comedy John one time. And I think you might have been there. She was like a thick, light-skinned John.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah, she was nice.
But dude, I bombed so hard in front of her at Comedy John that when I dropped her off back at her house, usually I'm in the state of mind to like, if a lady gets out of my car, I'll stay there until they get to their front door.
Yeah.
Respectfully. As soon
Let
as
them flick the lights.
as soon as she closed my door, I fucking like she can never see me again.
Could have turned it around, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yo.
Keep him up the cock block, dude.
I bombed so hard. We sat in silence on the ride home.
Of course.
I don't even think I had music on, just silent ride home.
I had a girl come to see me once, and I was hosting a show, and she showed up late, so she missed my set. So she came in like during the feature, but then saw me like bring up the headliner and then close the show, and she thought that's I found out like a week later that she
shit.
thought that's all I did. And she's like, "Oh, you did a good job. You're great. You're kind of funny." And I was like, "You fucking missed
You're
my
really
entire."
nice.
Yeah, you're really nice, man. Yeah, you read those announcements very well.
Yo,
I knew the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, you told them get home safe. It was,
bruh. Yeah, that's rough. Keep ladies away from comedy.
yeah. Keep ladies away from comedy. Also, keep them away from podcasting.
Yeah.
This made me mad this past week. LeBron James' wife is trying to ruin this man.
I saw.
What happened?
Nothing crazy yet, but she's doing like a sex talk podcast.
Yes.
And it's like, yo, LeBron James has been the face of the NBA for 20 years now. Never a scratch on his record. Nothing even questionable.
Yeah.
No DUIs, no cheating on
You
his
wait
wife.
till now to do this?
Yeah, this is a great man. And it's just his lady wife on the internet being like, LeBron's penis 9 inches long.
I mean, that's nice.
Yeah, I don't know if she said
No,
that
but
specifically.
that's not. Yeah, he said best case scenario.
She's like,
it's
that
going to
being
be
said,
worst case scenario.
MJ does have more rings.
Yeah, like it's going to be worst case because like the clip I saw, the other girl was talking about like her boyfriend cheating on her or some shit, and then LeBron's wife was just sitting there making all these faces and shit. I'm like, come on, bruh. Don't expose this guy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, don't do that to him.
Oh, she was saying that LeBron cheated?
No, but
Or,
the other
like,
girl was talking
implying with
about,
the face?
but she was making faces like she understands what this girl's saying.
Empathizing.
Yeah. I'm like, come on, yo.
Yeah,
Don't do that to the king. He's been killing it.
And this is his current wife. This
Yes.
yeah.
If I was him, I'd be like, this is grounds for divorce. If you want to do this.
No, because that might make it worse.
Oh, then she gets all the money
everything,
and nah, you're right. You can't divorce her.
Yeah, this is she's got him held hostage.
Yeah.
She does.
Damn.
She's got all that BetterHelp money now, though. You know what I mean?
Which is crazy.
She got fucking Sheath money. She ain't got no dick to put in the hole.
I used the Sheath dick hole the other day for the first time, maybe ever, and I'm getting used to it now.
Bro, it's good.
Yeah.
Especially in sweats. You do it in sweatpants.
You ever use the Sheath dick
No,
hole?
you need to tell me about this.
Oh, what? You
what's
don't know
going
about
on?
the Sheath dick
No.
hole?
No.
I got him on right now.
Bruh.
This
Sheath.
podcast is
I'm not wearing Sheath.
Show 'em the hole, dude.
I can't possibly.
So they're boxer briefs.
Oh,
and they
then
have a hole that you can put
you
your dick
slide it in, yes.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
separate dick
the
pocket.
dick and the balls.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
And I liked it up until they stopped sponsoring us. And now I really don't like it.
I was paid to do this. Yeah. But that's okay. Yeah, that does feel.
Chill.
Yeah.
No, we're getting back.
Take it back. Yeah, take it back.
Sheath guys
I
are
just
safe.
cut
We
it
love
off, like,
Sheath.
chill.
Yeah, we love Sheath.
I used the pocket this weekend. Dick looks
I use
great.
it all the time. It feels great. It
No,
keeps
I will say, great materials.
Here's the thing:
Bro,
we're
and
not
it
getting
keeps your
paid to
dick
read this
cool.
one though, so let's chill.
Yeah, let's chill on the good too.
Yeah, you know what? We kind of just feeling different. Whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, they got a dick pocket. Keeps your dick away from your nuts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's got to feel good this time of year. Yeah.
Yeah, it keeps everything cool. It does.
Yeah.
It's great workout underwear. Oh,
Yeah.
dude. Chris Wood is the funniest person on earth, dude.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
people have been asking about your
Yeah,
speed
about
training.
your
Yeah, so
training.
I'm doing speed training with Chris Wood, and these are very secret, ancient techniques.
Yeah.
that he's forbidding me to share with anyone.
Okay.
It's top secret stuff. He said in a month you could come through.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I asked
He's just
him
gonna be
to
wearing
go
a cloak in a basement somewhere. Yeah.
I did. I asked Rob. I was like, "Can I come to speed training?" He was like, "Wood said maybe next month."
Yo,
I'm like, "Why?
yeah, why do you gotta wait a month?
Why can't I learn the technique?"
You got to earn speed training. Yeah.
Yeah.
Paint the fence, buddy. Paint the fence. Come on. Just
Yeah, bruh.
Chris Wood just walk in. Yeah.
Damn.
It's so fucking funny. Like he said, I'm his lab rat.
Yeah.
So these are techniques that he's gathered and taught himself through. I think he had like a workplace accident,
Yeah.
and like he was gonna do surgery, and he's like, "Nah, dude, I'm gonna figure this out." So these are his ancient techniques, dude. And I can't go into detail, but just him.
Without, you're like running. Is that like what?
He said I can't go in the deep.
But you're just speed. That's just it.
like he can't say anything.
I just want to be faster. All right. Yeah.
Yo, you know hey, what happened was
We found out
they had a competition. Him and Drew had a competition on the podcast to see who could move their feet the fastest.
Okay, yeah.
They both put their feet up and move their feet fast.
Yeah.
did one of these.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Chris Wood saw how fast Rob can move his feet extremely fast in the air.
Well, he's got those
Super
chucks,
fast.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Chris Wood saw that, was like, I could turn you into a fucking monster.
Really?
Yeah.
And how long have you been doing this without?
We did it twice.
Okay. Do you feel faster already?
I move different for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta get Chris Wood on the horn here. I
And
gotta.
he like hypes me up too. He's like, I'm so bad at accents, so like forgive me, but it's like he's like, yo, dude. He's like, women are gonna be falling over you just from the way you move, dude. He's like, yo, I was at the grocery store. There was this lady with a fat ass and camo pants, and I was like, yo, there's no way that we've been in the same aisle 3 times. I just got here. This ain't coincidence.
Yo.
And then he like shows
Wood
me the
the
way he
man.
moves. He's like, look at that.
He can't move though, bro.
He's the funniest dude
That
of all
guy,
time.
he has a way of moving, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
He is allowing one person to come in early if they want. We met this old rich Indian dude in the park where we're training, and he's like, "Come next week."
He told the Indian guy he could come, and not me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, well, he said he wants to build up me and this dude, and then integrate you, so you can see the results.
Oh, okay.
I don't understand this at all.
So
'Cause
no, but
I'm not
I
already
think that's
fast.
I think that's pretty cool though. I mean, I would take that as a compliment because Chris Wood, great guy. I love Chris. It's like super smart. So it's like he takes Rob, a man from the woods, and then you. I mean, then you're top 3.
Yeah,
I'll
right.
take that.
Top 3, dude. That's pretty huge.
Yeah, that's good.
I think he sees you guys as more long-term projects, and I'm somebody you can whip into shape quickly.
No, I think he just believes in me. I think he saw my feet and he was like, "No way."
I'm very excited for you, dude.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, so am I, man.
maybe I
That's-
could get him on the
Dang.
phone, catch him maybe on the page, see if he has anything to say about it.
We'll call him on the page.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give out some secrets.
But yeah, but what a treat, dude.
You got to
He's
record
so
this
funny.
stuff. Y'all should be recording these trainings.
Yeah, but he's really into it, dude. He's like planning it out. He's writing stuff down for me.
Yeah.
He's like tracking the progress.
Are you paying him at all?
No,
It's just free get faster training.
I think he believes in the system, and he's like, I'm putting it to the test right now.
And it's
I think he
his
wants
system.
to like build this thing out.
He has created the system.
He created the system.
Chris Wood speed training program.
Yeah, he's nuts.
I think he wants to go worldwide if this works.
I thought it was weird. Oddly enough, my coach hit me up yesterday and was like, "Yeah, Chris Wood wants to meet tomorrow for lunch."
Really?
Oh,
Yeah, my
shit.
Muay Thai coach.
Dude, he's
I mean,
pretty, he's
going
pretty
legit.
passionate about it.
Wow.
Yo, he's really going to take this to every gym
Yeah.
and just be doing speed training.
Or at least every lunch. Yeah. Yeah.
He's gonna be on like a Gracie type level, like pursuit of like this new way of exercising.
Does he?
Like,
does
he's gonna
does
be
he
in
do
the
any like combat sports?
I think he used to box.
Yeah, he used to box and do some Muay Thai back in the
Okay.
day.
All right.
Yeah.
It is funny thinking of him as like the Gracie lineage of just all fast people. All Kenyans have the last name Wood in 50 years.
Yeah, and he's like saying like medical stuff. He's like, "Yo, we're activating this," and like he's like, "Think about it as counterweight." And like, dude, he's so passionate about it.
What's the plan if you tear your Achilles tendon day 3 of speed training with Chris Wood?
I really think there's no way that could happen.
All right, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm
If
happy.
you see the techniques, you'll know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
this
ju-
probably some weird shit,
I just
bro.
Uh,
don't want him to push you too hard, dude.
No, that's not happening. I never felt pushed too much. He increases. I'm saying too much.
Oh,
Yeah, my bad.
They're just like doing Tai Chi in a ball pit. You know, just like
Tai Chi in the park.
we're not getting hurt.
I will say
Yeah.
it's kind of Tai Chi adjacent.
Oh my God.
No,
What?
I already said
I
too
am
much.
100% on board with this though.
I'm
Like
not
I'm
saying
not.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yo, he's giving you the mindset of being fast.
A little bit.
Yeah, you gotta get the
It's
mindset
physical
first.
as well as the mind.
When was your athletic prime, Chip?
I played. This is okay. This is the most embarrassing. I played tennis through college. So I was,
nice.
I was
You were
just tennis
good.
player. No, I wasn't. I was literally. We were D3, like bong hits before practice, kind of like bad news bears of tennis. Like I was fine. I was fine. But junior year, I broke my wrist playing. I was literally wrestling around with one of my fraternity brothers. Like came home from a match. fucking around, broke my wrist.
Damn.
Nobody on the tennis team cared because I wasn't that good, but everybody in my fraternity was upset. It's the whitest thing I'll ever say, because Greek week was 2 weeks away and I wasn't going to be able to play frisbee golf, disc golf.
Yeah.
And I was like the ringer because I was really good at disc golf. It's so embarrassing.
Yeah.
And I'm not an athletic guy. I'm not ambidextrous at all.
Okay.
But I spent the next 2 weeks with my arm in a sling. I had surgery. I had like a screw in there, and I taught myself how to play frisbee golf left-handed.
What?
And I came in second place on campus
What?
that
That's
year.
crazy.
Yeah, that is literally the worst brag about a sport anybody will ever give. But yeah, so
Pretty sick.
But
Nah,
like I
that
was
means
like
you'd
two to-
have crushed with your right hand. You'd have
yeah,
won.
I
You'd
would
have
have won.
dominated.
Yeah, I was kind of upset. And
What?
so I came in second place doing
Dude, the
that.
bros don't fuck around with the discs.
No.
Like, especially in
The
college.
bro,
dude.
no, they did. It was
Yeah.
like serious business.
Yeah.
And we just played with like the regular disc though. It was like on campus. It wasn't like those all those crazy little discs with a bag. And I can barely do that. But
I was more of an ultimate frisbee guy in college.
yeah,
But I just
Ultimate,
followed
Ultimate's
Ultimate.
great. I love
Yeah.
playing Ultimate. That's one of the best. I think that's becoming more of a, because it's like kids are playing it more because it's
Yeah.
less contact. It's great exercise. You know, there's a guy that used to be in the comedy scene, Johnny Goodtimes, who he's like the Quizzo guy in the city. Like we started in comedy stand up together in Philly. He's part owner of the Philadelphia Phoenix, the
Ultimate-
Hotbirds, the Ultimate Frisbee
Yeah.
team.
Whoa.
And
Oh, wow.
it's a fun, if you ever get a chance, like go see an Ultimate game. It's a lot of fun because they make it like a spectacle, and it's kind of tongue in cheek, but it's great. It's such a great sport to
I
watch.
I just started following an Ultimate Frisbee league account. It might be the
Yep.
same league.
Yeah, it's the Hotbirds or
shit.
the Phoenix, the Philly team.
Fantastic.
You can make
content.
beautiful catches in ultimate frisbee.
It's-
you
it's
can, you can just lay
unreal.
out in
Yeah.
one hand something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
you can
so
yeah.
bad at
awful.
throwing
It's a
frisbee.
beautiful sport.
I can't do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I can't figure it out, dude.
Yeah.
I might have better success throwing a boomerang than a frisbee.
Really?
I don't know.
We'll teach you though. I bet Chris Wood could teach. I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, once
Chris
you
Wood
yeah,
Frisbee
Chris Wood does.
You know how
Chris Wood
Chris Wood will be able
frisbee
to throw
training.
the frisbee, run, and catch it. at
Yeah,
the same
these
time.
babes see my flick and they're just falling over me, dude. It is about a sick flick, dude.
I do have another brag that's not that you can't brag about at all. I used to play foosball a lot in my
Okay.
fraternity house, like the foosball. And
Yeah.
one night, it was right after I graduated college. We were down at this bar in Villanova, and they had a foosball table. And this shady dude was like trying to play us, and like you could tell he was trying to hustle us, like I'll play $20. You want to play? And we're like, we're not playing for money, dude. Like, just we're playing. And we ended up playing a bunch of times, not for money. And like, he was really good, but he was just this shady dude he's just weird. And so we played him a bunch that night, and I was pretty good. And at the end of the night, we're leaving, and he comes up to me and grabs me. He's like, hey man, come here. He's like, you're really good. Here's my number. If you ever want to hustle some games, I know some places downtown.
What? Yo.
It was, and I tried to keep a straight face. I was like, oh yeah, man, I'll give you a go. Literally, this dude tries to make money hustling foosball games. And I was like, maybe
know
I'll
that was
become a
a thing.
foosball shark. Dude, it's like, man, the skee ball scene is blown up. We can't do that shit anymore. Cornhole, we're not doing it. It's got to be foosball these
foosball
days.
shark.
Yeah.
They have just like a 12-year-old like handing him lunch money.
His Lunchables. Here you go, Jerry.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Shaking a kid from his legs.
Foosball's hard. I was never good at foosball.
Me neither.
It's a weird, because you're not because people go and you play and you like spin all of it, but you're supposed to like have all this control with it. It's a very weird.
Yeah, I'm not good
weird
at
sport.
that.
It's very funny to think about, like a guy who brings his own setup for. I don't even know what you would bring. I
You can,
guess.
what do you bring? Your own little fucking action
Gloves.
figure men?
Yeah, gloves.
Yeah,
I put
gloves.
on.
Yeah, just wrist warmers, and you're just ready to go.
they do have a pro league.
for foosball.
Yeah. Kelsey Cook was a pro foosball player.
Really?
Oh, the comic. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There's pro everything. There's pro darts.
Yeah.
But
I was just watching on ESPN News the other day. They had a Papa Shot contest,
What's that?
like the
Oh, the basketball game? Yeah.
the basketball thing.
Oh, like
mini hoop.
the
What?
The like
Like at like Dave and
Yeah, the
Buster's.
arcade one.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, sick.
Dude, they had that, and then I also saw roof football throwing championships.
Bro,
Just
from
throwing it
football
off
from
a
roof to roof?
No, so this is on ESPN News yesterday or the day before. It was just guys who they would take a football. They were like in a backyard of a house with like a steep roof, and they would throw the football onto the roof, and then it would roll off at like a weird angle, and then they just had to catch it.
The same
Oh,
guy.
the same person that threw it.
No,
Somebody on the other side.
Yeah, two guys playing against each other.
No, they should do it the other way. They should make the guy that threw it have to run over there
Catch
and
it.
see which way it falls.
Wait, are they throwing it Are they on opposite sides
No,
of the
they're
house?
on the
same
same-
side, so you
yeah.
just throw it up so it rolls
And
weird,
then
and then you
it
got to
roll-
catch
yeah.
it.
Oh, okay.
It was
That's
very
fun.
dumb.
Yeah.
That's dumb as hell.
I like that though.
We saw they got a jujitsu match where you put somebody inside the tires. They got like tires stacked
Yeah.
up. It was on like ESPN. Remember we was watching shit at Helium. And they wrestling and shit. And then you gotta
Tire
try
wrestling.
you gotta try to take the guy and throw him inside the tire.
That's really hard to do.
That's so hard.
A guy who doesn't want to be in a tire.
Yes.
It's very
Yeah.
hard
That
to put
also
in one.
knows jujitsu.
Yeah.
And you're grabbing him, trying to pick him up and dump him in the tire in like 4 stacked tires.
Then do you roll him down the hill?
Oh, that should be part of it.
Were you watching ESPN or The Little Rascals? Which one? Did the channel change by accident?
We were talking the other day. This made me laugh really hard. You said you went to a Three Stooges convention.
It was amazing. It was one of my
Really?
favorite. Yeah, it was in Trevose. And my buddies from the Found Footage Festival, they're like the funniest dudes. We wrote on a show together years ago. And like they would go to these, just any weird convention. And we went, and it was the craziest people. And they were just like they got so into it. And but like nobody's alive still. So like the celebrities were literally like, it would be like Shimp's niece was there answering questions on his behalf. And people were like really into it. And my buddy Nick asked a question at one point, and he just stands up and they acknowledge him, give him the mic. He goes, "Yes, tangential Shemp question." And I lost it. And I'm trying not to laugh, but he just has it he's such a straight face, and I'm trying to keep my composure. But he's like, tangential Shemp question.
Excuse me, I'm a fucking Shemp head.
Yo,
Damn,
what?
did it get like really hyped? Like, did it go, whoa?
People were like really into it. Yeah, it was like a 3-day thing. Yeah. Well, they had it, and like you could go into these different rooms in the convention center, and the big one was just like it was like every Stooge movie, and it was like the big room, but they would just play it on a loop for 72 hours, and you could just go whenever because you were staying at the hotel or whatever. And then there was a designated Shemp room. I think I was telling you, because Shemp did these like solo movies, so like you would just watch that, and there was one that just had the Three Stooges movie that they made in like 2010.
Yeah, I remember that movie.
And like, so that was, and I think I was telling you, we went in one time and there was like these 8 guys sitting there watching the Three Stooges movie, but it's just, you're just in a conference room and it's just a DVD player on a cart and they're just sitting there watching it. So we sit down and we're like, let's watch this for a little bit. And we realized it was just the DVD menu, like on a loop.
What?
And we just watched it and they were just sitting, like, it was almost like as if they were watching like trailers or whatever, but we're like, do they know that this is just the loop? So we literally sat there for like 10-15 minutes just to see how long it would take somebody to do something, and they just kept watching it. So finally my buddy Joe just got up and just pushed play.
They're like,
and they like started clapping and like the movie started.
What?
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Yo, this shit really a simulation, dog.
It was, I
People
know.
just sit around and do shit like
Just
that.
they were just, it was incredible.
That's
Yeah.
what really.
doing?
I was thinking the same exact thing when I left here the other day. I was like, "That's the most simulation thing I've
Yeah,
ever
what the
heard in my
fuck?
life."
Yeah.
It's just like a bunch of bros at a Three Stooges convention. You said it was like packed too.
Oh, it was hundreds of people.
That's
hundreds
crazy.
And so it was up in Trevose, like up, like Northeast Philly kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know if, I think they did it every year. I don't know if they still do, but yeah, I mean, it was packed
Are the
with
Stooges
everybody's uncle.
Are they from Philly?
Larry Fine was, Larry was. Because he's, if you go to
Curly Mo?
Curly Mo, Larry, I know at least Larry was, because it's not open anymore, but I think it was John's. There's a bar on South Street. It's like 3rd and South. And there's a big mural of Larry on there.
Okay.
I think that was like the house he like grew up in or something like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Did they?
bruh.
They had to have made millions of dollars off that, right?
Yeah.
Probably
Hope
after they
so.
And
died.
that makes sense he grew up there because it does seem like comedy fueled by lead poisoning.
It definitely, yeah. He was just down at Penn's Landing, like licking the side of boats. Yeah.
But to go to a convention is nuts. We were just talking the other day about how like people get trapped in dumbass universes.
Yeah.
Like people just like are interested in something and then they just get stuck down the rabbit hole of it forever. And it's like there's people that probably devoted 50 years of their life to fucking watching Three Stooges.
Well, they were so
Going
excited
and
about
shit.
it. It's like the internet come to life. Like these dudes, like it was like a Reddit. It was like a subreddit in person where like because they all have their shirts, like their favorite Mo shirt or whatever.
Yeah.
And there's this guy and they're like debating stuff and they're like so into it.
Yeah,
But like,
right.
I was like, they found each other. That is so sweet.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
so nice.
Yeah, like that's crazy. Like,
It's very funny to imagine like explaining to your wife that you have to pay for a hotel and like a plane ticket to go to the Three Stooges.
yo, what?
You don't understand.
And what was the demographic? Were they all like pretty old, or was it everybody?
Young black
there was
people.
there. Yes, yeah. It was just no. It was yeah. It was the cast of Bring It On. No. Yeah, no. I mean, it was uncles. It was all uncles.
Yeah.
But there were
Love
kids.
to
There were
see,
definitely kids there. There were some women there, but yeah,
Right.
mostly uncles.
Right. The kids and women, like the same way like ladies go to like a Shane Gillis show. It's like girlfriends.
Right, like they're the +1 probably. Like some of them seemed into it, but like you could tell the kids were some of the kids were definitely dragged there, I think.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Man.
But it's not even like you can't even like it was just so far removed from everybody else. Like it would be like Curly's grandson is signing pictures. You're like, why?
You wouldn't even want that for.
Why
yeah.
do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why would you
What
want
do you
that?
do with his autograph?
But it's like
Is
the
he signing
last-
his grandpop's name?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, is that what he's done?
Curly the Third.
Yeah, right.
If you had to go to like one convention that like maybe doesn't even exist, what would it be? Like that's like not. It can't be just like Comic-Con or like a sport,
Yeah.
like a football thing. Like the weirdest, like Golden Girls convention. You know what I mean?
That would be
Like,
fun.
Yeah.
I would love a Swamp People convention.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
show where they hunt alligators. If I could like hang with the whole crew of those guys.
Okay.
You know what you could
probably
do
find
is move to Alabama. That's literally all you have to do.
It's a huge con, dude.
Yeah. No, that would be wild. Though.
I'm obsessed with Swamp People. I
Yeah.
fucking love those guys.
Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
my goal for once comedy doesn't work out. Me and Naeem are gonna move to the Bayou and become those two guys that it's an old black guy and an old white guy and
Yeah.
they shoot alligators and then they each pour the white guy pours salt on it and the black guy pours pepper on it and they go salt and pepper.
That's what we're gonna do.
I
bro.
would watch that. Or you have one of those like fan boats?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We're
Yeah.
gonna steal that guy's whole thing, but we're not even comics anymore, so who cares?
Yeah,
about
no,
it?
it doesn't
matter.
where you're
Yeah,
not
you're
a
just
comic.
living your life.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
Gator guys.
That would be that's great.
It's
Yeah.
really beautiful, man.
Yeah. I'm fully supporting.
Yeah, I
Thanks,
do that. I think my convention would be, what was that soap opera? Paradise, with the fucking girl with the little doll that came to life.
Oh, with the redheaded kid.
Yeah, yeah.
I just saw a clip of that the other day. Yeah. Yeah.
Was that what it was called?
It was something like that. I think it started with a P.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah, that would be, because that's one of those childhood memories I have that's so vague. It's like, damn, I remember
I
this,
remember.
but I don't remember like the details of it. I remember my mom watching it.
You remember how it made you feel?
Yeah, I remember how it made me feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
being creeped out by that little doll kid. Like, I remember feeling like, damn, this is scary as fuck.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a doll that comes to life and tries to beat the shit out of women. Like, it's nuts.
Yeah, dude.
He had like little white gloves, right?
Yeah, little white glove.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the convention you want to go
I want
to?
to go to
Yeah.
that convention. I want to see that kid right now. I want to see what is he doing now.
Yeah. Is it on site?
No, it's not on site because it wasn't his fault. He was doing what the witch told him to do.
Oh, okay.
The witch would be like, go kill her. And then he'd come to life and he'd go try to kill somebody.
Gotcha.
And then like he was trying to kill grown women. So then they would just beat the fuck out of him. But of course in the show, it would be a doll that they were beating the fuck out of and they were throwing them around, bash them on
It's like a
rocks.
Chucky doll.
Yeah, like a Chucky
Yeah.
doll. And then you would see him get up as the kid, like, oh, like all woozy and shit, like, oh, she
Did
really
you ever see-
beat me.
Did you see that clip that's going around? It was like a Disney movie. I think it's called The Shaggy Dog.
Yeah. Oh, where the Shaggy dog takes a swing. It's so good.
It's like it's a dog, and then it cuts to a guy in a dog suit punching a guy, and then the dog running away. It was like an old movie. It looked like the 50s or
Yeah.
something.
I like that type of shit. I like fake looking special effects.
yeah.
Yeah, I like obvious stunt double. That always
like
gets
that
me to
too.
laugh.
Obvious stunt double.
Yeah. My buddy calls that the big Buffy. Because it's always like he would watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and like she was always like super small, and it would always just be like a 6'4" stuntman
Right.
jumping through a thing. So he
With
goes,
a blonde
oh, there's a
wig
big
on.
Buffy right there. Yeah, my buddy Jeff does it. Yeah,
Big Buffy, yeah, bro. Yeah, I like that type of shit.
Yeah, the one time I was watching Golden Girls and like Betty White like went up to the dance floor and then like obvious stunt double was like doing backflips and stuff. I was like, yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I like that.
A con I would go to. I don't know if anyone's seen it. I've been pitching it for a movie review. Is Mother Goose's Rock and Rhyme?
Oh yeah, you showed us this.
It's the
one.
most nightmare fuel
I think I
movie.
remember.
That
Yeah.
shit's creepy.
Like everyone was in it. ZZ Top was in it. Lil Richard was in it.
It's also one of those things that's like a vague memory. Like you're
Yeah.
when you see it, you're gonna be like, "Yo, I remember seeing this as a kid."
Yeah.
It's one of those things.
Saying everyone was in it. ZZ Top and Little Richard.
Everybody was there.
Everyone you've ever seen.
ZZ Top, Little Richard,
I mean, everyone.
the little ginger troll boy. Yeah.
Star-studded cast.
The little white gloves.
Yo.
Yeah, just to trauma bond with people.
Yeah, just like that actually happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It seemed like it was for adults, but I think that the fact that it had like Mother Goose in the title, they were like,
Right.
"This is for kids."
This is for children, so yeah, we can let them. We just like rent the movie and just like put them in the basement and let them go, and then they just
Yeah, it caused my first nightmare.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
took my innocence away.
What was the nightmare? Like, what was the scene? Do you remember? Or
The-
like the scene of the movie?
There's a black guy who plays Itsy Bitsy Spider,
Okay.
and it's just a black dude in tights, and he's like, "Come here, babe. Let me talk to you a little while." That's how he talked. And then
Was it
all
Little
of a
Richard or no?
Fuck no.
Itsy Bitsy Richard.
No, Little Richard played himself.
Okay.
And then
Of course he did. Yeah.
Yes. And then when he would get pissed,
Yeah.
like he'd be like, "Oh, come on, babe. Shut up a second." And then, and then
That's
yeah.
scary as hell.
Dude, it was so scary. I'll link it in the Patreon. But yeah, dude, and I don't like that my first nightmare was about black guys.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that'll really ruin you like in the future.
Nah, you'll be fine. My first nightmare was about a black lady, and I'm fine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, remember I told you my first nightmare was at there. I went to my grandma's funeral, and that night I had a nightmare, and she fucking grabbed the top of her head like this and cut her head off. And would chase me around the house with it.
And didn't you tell everyone that?
I told
at
my
the
mom
funeral?
that night. My mom freaked out and smacked me. She thought I was being an asshole. But it was really a night. Like I ran, I was like, "Mom, I just had a dream. Grandma cut her head off and chased her." I said, "Shut the fuck up! What you talking about? Don't you say that about my mom." I said, "All right, I'm sorry."
Dude, I had a dream last night. I never remember my dreams. I don't know why I remembered this, but I had a dream last night that my mom was in Philly's Funniest and she lost. But I somehow like just replaced my mom and Ben in the dream.
Yeah.
Because like I had to console her that we all thought she should have placed in the top 3.
Yeah.
I was like, "Mom, you know, this is just the politics of Funniest, man.
Yo,
There's nothing you could have done."
Yo, your mom losing Philly's Funniest is the worst case scenario.
It's just your
Damn.
mom and some big dude from Netflix hanging out, having
That
drinks.
means she beat you in one of those rounds. Your mom advancing it, not you.
Yeah. Lost to my mom in the
That'd be
sandwich.
crazy.
Right.
Yeah, that better not ever happen.
Fuck no, you
That
gotta
would
quit
kill
comedy.
me.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you gotta quit.
Yeah, I met Ben's grandmom.
Last night?
No, we were in Pittsburgh. She like lives out there. She's the nicest lady. 93 years old.
Damn.
And she said something to me that like a white person never said to me, and it kind of made me feel good.
What was it?
She shook my hand. She said, "I just want to say I apologize for the raw deal that all the indigenous people got." I said, "Thanks, lady." The raw deal that we got, bro. She called me indigenous. I like that. I'm like, yes. I'm like, thanks, lady.
That's nice.
That's nice.
Pretty
Yeah.
good for what, a 93-year-old?
93
Yeah,
years
olive
old.
branch. Yeah.
Offering condolences. That's
Yeah.
good.
She apologized. She didn't even say hi first. First thing was apology.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, nice.
I mean,
lady.
saying something like that, like back then, is like saying like Zer now. That's how like advanced that is.
it is.
What was your response to that?
I said, wow, thank you. So I said, nobody's ever said that to me. Thank you. But before we got there, I said, Ben, did you like warn your grandma that I'm coming? He was like, nah, we're good. He said, I told her that you were coming. I said, nah, but did you tell her like, did you say, grandma, he's a black? You know what I'm saying? Like, did you like, did you tell her you got a black guy coming? And he's like, nah, he's like, my grandma's not racist at all. Like, she's the most progressive 90-year-old woman I ever known. Like, she's cool. I'm like, progressive for 90 means that she just won't say nigga in front of me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? But she was cool as hell. She was
Like,
so cool.
Naeem, nice to meet you. She has her fingers crossed behind her back.
Right. But he was right, 'cause I was talking to her. Bruh, she told me she got kicked out of her elementary school like back in like the 30s or some shit because she was friends with Jews and blacks. And her parents took her out of the school and sent her to a boarding school.
Whoa.
Isn't that crazy? Because she wouldn't stop being cool with Jewish people and black people.
Jeez.
They sent her all the way to St. Louis from Norristown.
Where there's more
Wow.
black people. What the
Way
fuck?
more black people in St. Louis.
St. Louis than Norristown, yeah. Especially back then.
Especially back
Norristown
then.
was like just
Yeah, Norristown
it was
was
like
white. It was
Irish
a
people.
suburb.
Yeah,
It is.
that's
It's a
where
suburb.
my family grew up. Yeah,
Right.
What if she met you and like she found out you were really nice right away, and then her little redheaded doll showed up, and she's like, no. She's like, waves him off. She's like, no, you good. No, don't worry, he's good. He's good.
One of the cool ones.
Yeah. Like, that's crazy. But she's a nice lady. Just a nice
That's
old
great.
lady. I'm like, this is a nice lady.
Yeah.
She was like, will you guys ever stop past here again? She's like, I know Ben will be back. Will you come back? I was like, yeah, I'll come back. She's like, yeah, 'cause I miss having black friends. I was like, all right. Like, I got you.
Hey, yo, actually, I miss y'all.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah, bruh.
Damn. Jews and blacks, huh?
Jews and blacks. She couldn't have been
It's crazy
friendly
they
with
lumped
either
us
one of
together. Now it seems like we're so at odds.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, she would have loved you guys.
Yeah.
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 Damn.
Yeah, I feel like black guys hate Jews now. That bums me out.
You think so?
I don't know if Twitter's correct.
I think white liberals hate Jews.
I think everyone hates them now.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Actually, I don't know.
I don't know.
It gets dangerous.
It's just my feed. My feed goes
Oh,
crazy.
so
Yeah.
my feed is all black racism type shit, Jewish hate. That's my whole feed.
People are more direct about the black stuff now too.
Oh,
It's
hell
because
yeah.
they
People are
took
like,
away,
"Ugh, look at them.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy.
It's because they took away who can see what you like on Twitter now. So it's just like, I fucking hate N-words. It's like 119,000 likes. You're like,
Yeah, bro.
Jesus Christ.
And the problem too is that like Elon Musk is from South Africa. So
Yeah.
he's racist, bro. So he'll just straight up repost a video of like 6 black guys jumping some white guy and be like, does this look familiar? You're like, bro,
Makes
what are you doing?
Dude, Elon Musk is turning into Kumia kind of.
It's like, bro, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You have too much money to post this type of shit. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. I guess that's his
dude.
argument, though, is like, I have $45 billion, suck my dick.
True.
Yeah.
I'm going to now let you guys know what I think about black people.
Yeah,
if
that's
I had
nuts.
$45 billion, I'd be like, black guys stink.
But I think because he's from South Africa, is even like they fresh out of slavery kind of. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Apartheid ended in the 90s.
Yeah.
They're fresh out.
Yeah. They got rid of slavery when Pearl Jam was around. You know what I mean?
Like,
like the
MTV
grunge
was out.
movement was like, man, he's like, yeah.
Black
Nothing like-
guys. So we started fighting in every single Waffle House. Yeah.
Yo,
Fucking Jew.
bro, it's crazy.
To talk about an even flow, dude.
I do think it's just social media. Not even social media. I think it's just Twitter shit though.
Yeah, it's
Like
Twitter
nobody
stuff.
would say that shit in real life.
You know, I implore anybody to do this. Just screw with your algorithm and just find things that you like and cool things, or just
Yes.
and it changes quickly.
It does.
Me and James Heskey, he's a comedian. He's up in New York now. We just started sending each other, like, you know, you're flipping through Instagram and it would like be some like religious, like overly religious,
Yes.
like God is with you and we want you to have a special day today. So we just start sending each other that stuff back and forth to be stupid. But that just became and then it's just like things of like that guys would send to their ex-girlfriends to try to get them back. Like, I love you, there's a hole in my
Hey,
life, but he's like
yo.
riding his motorcycle or whatever. You know? And so we'll just send that to each other. But that's just become, so instead of just like awful shit, it's just all this like
Yes.
hokey bullshit that it's just like so heartwarming
I
at the same
kinda
time.
started doing
And that's
that.
my whole,
Yeah.
so you can just do anything to change
And it
your
only takes a
algorithm.
couple days. I started doing
Yeah.
that. Like
Yeah.
mine's a lot of dogs. I get a lot of dogs.
Dogs
a
is
lot of
great.
puppies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
I get a lot of bunnies, a lot of ducks.
Dude.
And I get now I'm starting to get these like they're not Jesus quotes,
Yeah.
but they're like, have you ever thought about this pertaining to Jesus? And the one I saw today almost made me cry. The guy was like doing a bench press. He's benching like 315 pounds.
and it's
as
just
he's
Jesus
benching-
with one finger assisting him.
No, even crazier. As he's doing the bench press, there's like tears just running down his eyes as he's on the bench. And it says, and the quote over it says, have you ever thought that like Jesus grew up the son of a carpenter? So like when he was being nailed to the cross, did he smell home? And I was like,
Oh, man.
Did he smell?
yeah, I said, fuck.
Just,
damn.
just Jesus being like, that oak. Smell like oak.
Yeah, it smelled like oak. I said, damn, that's deep, bruh. He was
Damn.
probably dying like, damn, my dad used to have the same type of shit, bruh. He used to use these same nails.
Jesus just had that like son of a carpenter thing. Like they're walking him up, and he's like, "Yeah, that is pine, isn't it?" Like he's trying to show off. What is that? The pine? Is that cherry?
That shit's gonna wither in the winter.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta re-lacquer this. Yeah.
You're gonna leave me out in the sun? You know, pine cracks in the sun.
You know what my blood's gonna do to this? It's gonna swell. This is definitely gonna swell. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is wild that's how they tried to kill that guy.
And there's no way that he thought about what the wood smelled like. He was in agony. He was like, this shit hurts. Oh, man.
My hand. Oh my god.
No way in hell.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
It's not me.
It's not me.
Praise the devil, please.
But then it just real quick, he's just like, "Oh, splinter," you know. It just like because the splinter is worse than anything. Like every once in a while, it's like it's you can have horrible things, but just that one little like makes you kind of jump a little bit and it kind of tickles. Yeah.
Damn.
Anybody got a tweezer?
Damn, bruh.
But I feel you on the algorithm hacking, dude.
Because everything was for me, it was just conflict. It was just like Karen's getting whatever,
Same.
Yeah.
and the thing about that is, whenever it's like okay, like a Karen at whatever, just being awful, being racist, being whatever, mean to like somebody working at McDonald's, and then she gets her comeuppance. That's great.
I love those.
But there's only so many of those videos to go around. So now they're just like it's just a woman screaming, and nothing bad happens to her.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, oh, so, but it's conflict. So it's like conflict or just like road rage or whatever. And then it's just like, I'd be flipping through before bed. I'm just like, you know, and now it's just like,
And here's the
teddy
thing.
bears and stuff.
Here's the thing. Whatever you're watching, I just started doing this maybe 2 weeks ago. Whatever you're watching, take emotional inventory. Be like, hold up. How I'm feeling right now. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'll be watching 10 fight videos in a row.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, why do I feel so fucking stressed out? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you just watched 10 bar fights.
That's like, we were
yeah.
saying that the other day. Like, I feel like they've run out of pedophiles to beat up on the internet. So now they're just like catching fucking actually
It's all
like retarded
retards.
guys, and they're like,
it's fucked up.
It's crazy. I'm like, I'm watching mentally disabled people get punched because they got
Bro, he
entrapped.
tackled the one guy.
Yeah.
He tackled the guy and like kicked him in the face.
Yeah.
And this guy was right. And
Yeah.
he was a black retarded guy. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn it.
They're like, did you send a message to a 12-year-old girl that messaged you first, and was it actually a 35-year-old man?
Yeah.
Did you do that? Did you? He's like, He's an actually retarded guy.
They,
I'm
they
like,
get the shakes and stuff.
Yeah, bro.
I'm like, this is fucking crazy.
Like, that's crazy.
But it was fun. Like the first few I saw where it was like actual dudes who looked like pedophiles
Right.
and a
Right,
TJ
that was
Maxx
fun.
Yeah.
getting slapped. I'm like, this is the new
All
justice.
right, you know what we got to
This
do,
rules.
bro? This is what we got to do.
We got to find those guys. and
Yes,
beat them up.
we gotta be the fucking pedophile hunters, bro. We gotta fucking catch these motherfuckers, dog. We gotta catch these motherfuckers that's hunting pedophiles but beating up retards, and then we gotta beat them up.
And it would just be a chain reaction. And then after a while, like ours wouldn't get that good. So then there would be people beating us up. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like one after another. I mean, it just, and the whole world
never
just
ends.
buys each other a Coke. And it's like, we're good. And we're good. And then the internet is over. Yeah.
And the internet is
Yeah.
over.
And we can just go back to our lives.
Yeah.
Watching Rock and Roll Mother Goose and the little ginger doll boys.
Damn, dude.
Damn,
That's how we end it. We just end it.
Yeah.
I did hear a thing that I think it was Patton Oswalt was like talking about his daughter on a podcast or whatever. And she said like kids that age, like teenagers, there's some that are like too cool for the internet now. Like they're not.
Yes, that's
they're
the thing.
not on TikTok.
That's the
They're
thing.
not on that. And it's
Yeah.
like yes.
A lot of my son's homies are doing that. It's
Really?
becoming
Yeah.
a thing. It's especially. It seems like it's especially prevalent with like athletes.
Okay.
Because they have this thing where they're like, I do real life shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't every time I look at you, my son hit me with that. He said, Dad, the last 3 times I looked at you, you was looking at your phone. It was
Yeah.
like, so nigga, what you say that for? He said,
You're an L's man,
Yeah,
dude.
I'm an L's
L's
man,
man,
bro.
bro.
Yeah.
I'm an
I'm
L's
W
dad.
mans.
Yeah, I'm an L's dad, bro. He was like, Dad, we come on, we outside. I'm like, all right, you right, bro. Like, so there's a thing with these like 14, 15 year
Your
olds.
son's like,
Yeah.
yo, think about the now.
Right. He's like, bro.
Yeah. Just zen.
Yeah. He's like, yo, we do real things.
That's got to
Yeah.
be.
The present because it's
Yeah.
a gift, Dad.
Right. He's like, you're watching somebody else's life while we're living life.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, you're right, son.
That's got
There's
to be
an
the
ass
worst
right
part.
there.
The
I've been
worst
reading
part about
books.
having kids is like they could teach you shit one day. You're like, no. I actually knew that already.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're an idiot. I changed your diapers. You're dumb. Shut
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
And you're just on your phone. Your kid's just like running sprints with Chris Wood. You know what I mean? You're like, he's so fast. He's so fast.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah, you do got to flex on him a little bit. Hit him with that. I'm hungry. Can you get me a burger?
Ooh.
And then
Yeah.
you're like, no.
Yeah.
And you're like, yep.
Yeah, you got to remind them.
He does that all the time. I dropped him off at the gym on my way here. And he's like, oh, Dad, can you take me to get something to eat? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, wait, where's your money? I'm like, bro, you like work. Like he works at a basketball camp. I'm like, yo, where's your money? And he was like, I don't bring my money out. What do you mean you don't bring your money out? Like, what does that mean? I always just leave my money in the house. I'm like, bro, what the fuck does that mean?
Is he saving?
At least he's trying to save it. That's smart.
But here's the thing, bro.
He's
You're
about to be
15
16. He wants a car.
bro, fine, but you're 15 years old, dog. You can't just come outside with no money and then be like, oh, I'm gonna just call my dad and say, yo, dad, cash app me
Yo, here's
fucking
the thing, you
20
can-
bucks. You can do that, and that
Yeah,
sucks.
you
definitely
Like,
can.
bro, you work. And then every day, dad, you just cash at me like 20 bucks. Mom, can you cash me like 50 bucks? Like, bro, you have money.
And then she says, "Can you?"
Yeah, then she hits me up. Our son needs $50. Can you just send him $50 real quick? I'm like, all right, bet. It was like, what the?
And then he hits you up. He's like, yo, mom just sent me $50. Can I get $50 more?
I'm like, dog, you have a job. You know how much I did to get you this job? You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I had to call like 3 different people to get you to be a counselor at this camp. And now you're making money and you're like, yeah, but I don't take it out the house. It's like, how is that? I wish there was an option. I wish I'd be like, yeah, I don't bring my money outside. Who does that? Like, who brings their money outside?
I mean, it's a very stress-free time of life, though, when like
It is.
all your money is in a shoebox in the
Yeah.
closet. You're like,
that is
Dad, send me that $20.
Yeah,
About to go
right.
buy a pretzel.
And then here's the thing. Then like when I'm buying him food, he buys a whole bunch of shit. When he buys some food, he buys like whatever the cheapest thing is.
Yeah,
I'm like,
of course.
what, yo?
Yeah.
He went to Chick-fil-A, got fucking 2 12 counts. I'm like, bro, you're not even gonna eat that. And he's like, no, I am. Bro, he ate the 1 12 count. He's like, yeah, Dad, you was right. And then he's about to throw it in the trash. I said, bro, you gonna throw it away? I said, bro, I eat things too. Like, I'll eat it later. The fuck? He really didn't put it in. He's like, yeah, you was right. I'm not eating this. I'm like, bro, no.
Just 12 good nuggets.
Just 12 good nuggets, untouched, in the trash can.
That's
I guess it's gonna have to be someone else's pleasure.
Right.
should we wrap this and go to the Patreon?
Sure.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Chip, you're the man, dude. Thank you for
Yeah,
joining
no,
us.
thank you.
today.
Thanks for having me, guys.
You are
This was a
the
lot of
man,
fun. Yeah.
Chip.
Tell everyone about the special one more time.
Yeah. Stop watching the internet, but before that, watch Move Closer, Chip Chantry on YouTube, and you can find me at Chip Chantry on everything. Yeah.
Hell yeah. And
him
it's
out, dude.
coming out
Fucking
tomorrow,
hilarious.
so it'll be
Yeah.
out. when
Yeah.
this
Tomorrow
comes
night.
out.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you, Chip, for joining us. Get on Chip's thing. Get on Patreon. Support that. And also, please buy some tickets to Dru Montana and Friends Late Show. We've sold 2 tickets so far. So
Damn, you still at 2, bro? I
yeah,
thought-
still at 2 tickets. I woke up this morning and I had the thought in my head. I was like, we've at least sold 12. Like
That's what I thought by
Worst
then.
case scenario, 12 tickets. And
Is that at Soul Joel's?
No, it's at Next in Line Comedy.
Oh, Next in Line,
August
okay.
30th, 10 p.m. Please come through.
Come through.
Yeah, dude.
Early show will be sold out already, so go to the late one.
Hell yeah.
Or, if you come to the early one, like, just buy tickets to the late one and stay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
watch
honestly,
us
just stay. I don't
say,
care.
say the same jokes again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be good.
It's going to be fun.
It's like
It'll
two
get
12 packs. Yeah.
You guys got anything?
Nah, y'all know me. Follow me.
Yeah. You said Patreon,
Patreon.
already.
Yeah.
Check out Macari.com//Don's Vintage Discs. And yeah, that's it. That's it for me.
All right. We'll see you guys on the Patreon. Peace.